What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Dan Moore. I talked about Carson Green in the last video, and now I'm talking about his teammate, the left tackle from Texas A&M. I do think this guy's a little bit better. He's not perfect, but I do think he's better than Carson Green. His feet are much better than Carson's were. His feet are actually pretty solid. They're not like amazing, but they're solid. He's got pretty quick hands, and he's good at using them. His arm length isn't like amazing, but it's average. So that's better than Carson. But I do think he kind of similar to Carson. He's just the guy that gets the job done. He's not necessarily gonna like murder you. And again, I think he's pretty good in team play. Good at working with the other offensive linemen. He communicates well. His hands are okay. He gets them inside fairly often. Like I said, his hands are pretty quick. I wouldn't necessarily call him very powerful, so I definitely don't want him on the inside. I would like to keep him at tackle. I do think that this guy is someone who could have a higher ceiling. If he gets a little bit stronger, continues to work on his hands a little bit more, I think he could be a pretty okay guy. And he does struggle with like people with super long arms too, because like I said, his hands are okay, but they're not great. But I do think he's better than Carson. I think this guy is like a probably more. I still think he's probably day 3, but I think it's a little earlier, probably like 4th round, something like that. I think if you get this guy in the 4th round, I think you'll be pretty satisfied with him. I would definitely keep him at tackle. I would not want him to play guard. You can probably start him day 1. He's probably going to have some struggles. So if you do have the guys to be able to sit him until he can work on his hands, maybe get a little bit stronger, that would be best. But if your offensive line is just really that bad, you'll have some struggles, but he'll be okay for you. I do think his ceiling is higher than his floor for sure. Well, that's just the default. But I think his floor is like just okay. Like he's not gonna die out there. I think he can just be like a mediocre to average offensive lineman. And I think his ceiling is a little higher than that. It's where he could actually be okay, like pretty good. But that's only with some development. Like I said, he's got to get a little stronger and work on his hands a little more. But it's okay as it is now. But definitely don't put him at guard. I don't want him up against the defensive tackles and stuff like that because, like I said, he's not that powerful. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I'd appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.